no.
Really, like
real men hunt.
Yeah,
real
yeah.
Marines hunt. I want my mother to call me.
How's it going, sir? I share the stories of those in need and also provide resources. I just want to know if I could get to know you a little bit more. What's your name?
Steve McDonald.
My name's Eric. So how long have you been homeless, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, last July, working for the medical examiner's office on Almaton, I got hit by a drunk driver with a deceased of a loved one in the back by a drunk driver. And
Sorry about that.
I couldn't afford the rent on Indian Rock Beach, and I went from Indian Rock Beach to Skid Row.
Wow.
I'm a Marine, 17 years, 4 combat tours.
Thank you for your service.
And this is the toughest thing I've ever done.
What's been so difficult about it? What's been some of the toughest stuff?
You got a lot of people that are on real hard drugs, crystal methamphetamine. You got a bad drug issue out here with the homeless.
Really?
Oh yeah, even the vets. I've had a knock-in, let's see, in 2 weeks I knock-in over 20 people, both civilian and vets.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so, how long you said have you been homeless for? About
Since July of last year.
July of last year?
Yes, sir. And I'm coming off workman's comp this next month, thank God. I had a guy try to rob me my first month.
Really?
And I stepped back and told him, I was forced recon in the Marines. I'm not looking for any problems.
Right.
And he came after me with a knife. I gave him 3 chances, and he ended up going to the hospital and getting some jewelry put on him. It just wasn't gold necklaces, if you know what I mean.
Right,
for the
right.
St. Pete police.
What are you most grateful for in life, too? I know you've been through a lot of struggle.
I'm just grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful that my grandkids are healthy, my children are healthy. Mm-hmm. I'm grateful that I have a career to go back to.
Right.
So I'm very grateful. I mean, I'll be leaving here in a couple of weeks with a brand new 5th wheel camper and a truck that I just purchased.
Really? Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm on the workman's comp money. They approved me for $60,000 in lost wages since I've been out. So I'm gonna live the camper world.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair. What's some of those next plans you got with camping?
I'm actually going to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Up in the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Okay. Do you have anything else finally that you want to share about you, or maybe people in a similar situation to you, that you think it would be useful for people to know or to hear?
Well, I'm gonna let you know, you holding the camera, you're really 1 paycheck away from being homeless. All it takes is not having 1 paycheck. Mm-hmm. And if you're living, I don't know if you're paying rent somewhere, whatever. Like I said, my rent was $2,200, and I went from there to Skid Row.
Wow.
I've seen assaults, I've seen rapes, I've seen overdoses just in the time I've been on workman's comp. And kind of, sort of mad at our government, not really, but I mean, it's like, they could do a lot more.
Right. I understand.
They could do a lot more. Fentanyl, as you know, is the #1 killer.
Right,
in the United States. Pinellas County has the most homeless in the whole state of Florida right now.
Is it? I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Jeez, man.
like I said, I'm getting ready to get out of here in May.
Right.
Thank God.
Very soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I get anxiety over it, believe it or not.
Do you?
I get bad anxiety. It's just.
What are you most anxious about with the new chapter coming along with your life?
I'm anxious. This is hell. This really stinks. It really stinks. I mean, when you see these young kids, young girls, young women that are on the street, and they can do so much more. Right. I mean, I've met some of these men and women in here that are artists. They play guitar, they play whatever, an instrument, they draw, and they waste it on drugs, and it's a shame. It really is. Yeah, and I see it in my career. I mean, I've worked on 19,000 death cases, both civilian and military. Wow. And I was a medic, Special Forces, Force Recon with the Marine Corps. So I've seen a lot.
Well, again, thank you so much for your service.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your story and everything, man.
God bless you and your family.
God bless you as well, and I'm excited to see what the next future is for your chapter.
I would love to see where you go with this. I'm actually going to write a book.
Oh, all right. What are you going to write about?
I'm writing about being homeless and, what I've seen, what I've been through. I actually got a name for it called The Frozen Chosen.
How come that name?
I just picked that name just because if you see some of these people at night, when it gets dark, for some reason, Frozen Chosen just popped in my head that, that they're lost. And I have 300 pages on legal paper that I've written so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that going to be published, you think, within the next year or so? Or
I don't know. I mean, if anything, it's a good thing for therapy, for your mind and everything, just to pass time in a positive way instead of just being caught up in the vacuum of negativity like you see in these places.
Can I get a hug from you, man? I know I don't know if you're comfortable, man, but really, like...
Real men hug.
Yeah,
real
yeah.
Marines hug.
real men hug,
Don't
yeah.
let the commercials fool you.
How's it going, sir? I help out people in need and provide them resources as well. Do you mind me asking, are you homeless?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Tom.
Tom, my name's Eric. Do you mind if I sit with you for a couple minutes?
You can sit down.
Yeah, thank you, man. Here, I'll sit right here with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. So if you don't mind me asking, how long have you been homeless for?
For about 4 years.
What are some of your hobbies or your interests? What do you like to do?
I like to cook.
Okay.
I like to clean. You know, I like that sort of, those two things. You know, I love cooking.
What type of stuff you like to cook?
Like eggs, you know, soft eggs, and like
delicious.
Maybe a toasted bagel.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, all good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any brothers, sisters, family at all?
Now I'm not sure if my real father's dead. I got a phone call that he was. I'm wondering if he is still alive. You know, because my mom told me he used to use heroin. So I kind of like thought, like, after I was on the street, like how he could use heroin and still produce me. You know, I don't know how that could happen.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes me wonder. I'm thinking he's still alive, you know.
I hope so.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I guess he is.
Yeah.
Now I heard that my other half sister died too.
Sorry about
Makes
that.
me wonder for the second now that I'm talking to you that how she could have died, because I got a phone call that she died of an OD of heroin, some kind of bad heroin, and she got on the street somewhere.
Right.
So maybe it is true, you know. It's sad, but it's true, you know.
Yeah, man. I understand, right? It is sad, obviously, hoping, you know, the rest of your family is all in good health. What are you most grateful for in life?
Grateful for being alive and being awake. But sometimes, you know, you never know. Sometimes you don't. You know, there's people that just go to sleep and don't wake up. You know.
Right.
It's really something to thank God for when you could wake up.
Definitely.
You know?
I agree.
Yeah, you know, it's something to be grateful for.
Right. What are some of your dreams, maybe aspirations, things that you want to continue to do?
My desire and aspiration is to read the Bible, stay in the Bible actually, read Christian manuals.
Okay.
And be fruitful. Be fruitful.
Anything you want to share about you, your life, any experiences that you want to finish off with that you want people to understand about you?
I want my mother to call me, or I want to call her actually, and I want to talk to her mainly because I feel like I have to make up to her what I haven't made up to her yet. Like I have to talk with her because she misses me and I miss her, and she talked to me over the phone one time. When I called her in the hospital, I was in a psych ward, and she was crying for about less than a minute. You know, I just like kind of cut my talking with her because I didn't know what to say. I didn't understand, so I just said, "Mom, it's gonna be okay, but I gotta go." And she said, "Okay." She said, "So long. I'll see you later."
So we have a few things in here that are simple stuff, but I think it'll help out.
All right.
You know, water, a blanket, and socks, and everything, and
right.
even a journal and everything.
Hey,
so.
Connie. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in
No,
service.
I don't think it's that right area code
You have
then.
reached this recording in error.
Sorry about that, but
Yeah, that's
you know,
fine.
I hope that you're able to figure out her phone number and everything, and you
Yeah.
guys can get in contact and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. But a lot of love for you. I hope
Yeah,
resources help
God
out.
bless you guys.
And that is all the interactions we have for today, guys. If you want to help support those in need and future videos, I plan on setting up a GoFundMe where 100% of the money donated will go towards those in need. And if you want to see more interactions like this, make sure you click here. Well, I'll see you guys next week.